90 Day Fiancé has seen its fair share of drama, and it seems that the show has gotten progressively more gripping as the seasons have gone on. With cheating scandals, yelling matches, food throwing, deportation threats, and even fistfights abound, 90 Day Fiancé covers all its bases on guaranteeing viewers exciting confrontations. Thanks to those members of 90 Day Fiancé that make trouble at every chance possible, some of the show's most memorable showdowns have occurred, leaving viewers both dumbfounded and greatly intrigued. Number 10. Andrew. In Season 8 of 90 Day Fiancé, Andrew was coupled up with the French Amira. The sweet and laid-back Amira's patience was tested time and time again by the selfish Andrew. Constantly forcing Amira to do things she did not want to do and berating her on the rare occasion that she did not agree with what he wanted, Andrew was the root of all the young couple's issues. In the end, Andrew's tantrums and unwillingness to compromise ended the relationship. Here's hoping there's a lot less drama for Amira these days. Number 9. Colt. In one of 90 Day Fiancé's most controversial couples, Colt and Larissa were a volatile couple from the beginning. First appearing in Season 6, Colt and Larissa fought pretty much all the time. Usually, a fight would break out over Colt lying, according to Larissa. Colt's inability to be honest and truthful reared its ugly head again in later spin-offs of the original 90 Day Fiancé, this time by Colt's new girlfriend Jess. With both women launching their frustrations at Colt and his deceptive nature, it is pretty clear that Colt's deceitful ways caused trouble for him and his romantic partners. Number 8. Anfisa. With her brutal honesty and suffer-no-fools personality, the polarizing Anfisa comes across as a bully multiple times throughout the show. First appearing in Season 4, Anfisa and Jorge were perpetually at each other's throats. Not content with a basic argument, Anfisa would often take the fight to the next level by throwing things, punching, and even keying George's car. On top of physical violence, Anfisa taunted Jorge for so many unnecessary reasons. While Jorge was by no means the perfect husband to Anfisa, she never failed to put him down whenever she wanted. In an incredibly pointless conflict, Anfisa berated Jorge and self-commiseratingly told him, "You don't feed me, you're nothing," after Jorge brought her a box of donuts that was apparently not up to her high standards. Number 7. Jen Pothist. Elizabeth Pothist Jen Davis, TLC, 90 Day Fiancé. Despite not being a fiancé on Season 5 of the show, Jen Pothist still managed to stir the pot and cause tension. Jen is Elizabeth's sister and Andre's sister-in-law, although it seems Andre often wishes this was not the case, as Jen causes problems for him at every turn. Jen often veils her problem behavior under the guise of helping Elizabeth with her marital issues. However, this is a clear lie, as, many times, Jen has instigated arguments in Libby and Andres' marriage. For example, when Jen purposely spills the beans that Elizabeth hired a babysitter, unbeknownst to Andre, and has been lying to him about it this whole time. A massive argument at a family reunion ensued, creating yet another fight generated by Jen. Number 6. Natalie. While Natalie and Mike have many differences, it is Natalie's reactions to those differences that create explosive fights all the time. Natalie refuses to compromise or see anything from Mike's point of view. In addition, Natalie puts a damper on things Mike does enjoy. For example, when Mike and Natalie were out with his visiting mom at a restaurant, Mike was eating a nice steak dinner. However, Mike did not get the chance to enjoy his meal, as pescatarian Natalie nagged about the perils of red meat and his diet for the entire duration of the dinner. Number 5. Jay Smith. Jamaican Jay seemed to be a good fit for Season 6's Ashley despite the sizable age gap. That is until it was discovered that Jay had been up to no good throughout most of their relationship. Only 3 days after they were married, Ashley learned that Jay was still active on a dating website. It didn't end there, either, as, 8 months later, Jay was suspected of having a girlfriend, causing Ashley to file for divorce. Yet, the couple got back together after Ashley had health problems and Jay helped her through it. But, it did not last and Ashley filed for divorce again, also for infidelity on Jay's side. The drama continued when Jay violated Ashley's restraining order against him and got put in a detention center. Wild as it seems, they actually got back together for the third time only to end sometime later after Jay had an additional cheating spell. This time, it seems the couple separated for good. Number 4. Lita 90-day fiancé cropped. Lita of Season 6 of the show revolted fans with her uncaring and cruel behavior towards her fiancé and eventual husband Eric and his children, especially Eric's teenage daughter, who lived with him. Lita was first upset that Eric was paying child support. Concurrently, Lita did everything she could to push Eric's teenage daughter out of the apartment the three of them were sharing together. Not to mention, that Lita knowingly snooped through Eric's daughter's things, committing a huge invasion of privacy. Lita was pretty much a troublemaker from day one. She is definitely a 90-day fiancé cast member that fans would not want to go out of the way to befriend in a friend or avoid 90-day fiancé scenario. Number 3. Angela. Angela's aggressive and dominant personality, something that was responsible for many of her most awkward moments on the show, tends to result in tumultuous situations left and right. From shoving a cake in Michael's face to begging her daughter to carry her and Michael's potential baby, wherever Angela goes, trouble is soon to follow. Angela manages to show her immaturity every time she gets in a screaming match with anyone who dares to contradict her. To add to it, Angela often does not listen to anyone who tries to advise her. Whether it be helping her in her relationship with Michael or trying to get her to not smoke before surgery, it all goes in one ear and out the other as Angela continues to do whatever she wants, no matter the havoc it wreaks for herself or others. Number 2. Tammy. Asuelu of Season 6 has quite the money-hungry sister and mother. While his mother tends to be less explicitly mean, it's Asuelu's sister Tammy who is ready to fight his wife Kaylani and sister-in-law Kolini at the slightest aggravation. Angry at Asuelu's refusal to give their mom funds, even though Asuelu is stretched tight financially as it is supporting his own wife and kids, Tammy takes her frustrations out on Kaylani. Tammy's ire is shown through her countless demands that Asuelu divorce Kaylani. When those verbal demands are not met, Tammy resorts to getting physical. Having to be held back from attacking Kaylani at a riverside park, Tammy's temper is formidable. When Kolini tries to rightfully defend her sister, Tammy then pivots her hate to Kolini, telling her that she will beat her up. There is never a shortage of turbulence when Tammy is on the scene. Number 1. Larissa. Larissa was reputed to always bring drama for both Colt and his roommate, Mother Debbie. Larissa found problems with everything in her new home with Colt and Debbie, down to the home decor and Debbie's cooking. Larissa never failed to voice these complaints, usually going to the point of screaming her point across. Worse, in one of 90 Day Fiancé's biggest controversies, Larissa was arrested twice for domestic abuse against Colt. The constant conflicts, both verbal and physical, proved to be too much for the couple, as they are currently divorced with no plans to get back together.